Listen up. You're posting every week. You're consistent. But do you actually know what's working? Or are you just guessing and hoping? Most operations guess. Then they repeat the guess. Content without a look at the numbers is a guess on repeat. Welcome to the Growth Series. Today, the final piece, Framework 404, the monthly performance loop. I'm Will Dudley, multimedia pro, ESPN alum, and creator of Winbook. Let's close the loop on this episode of Sport of Content. Before we get into it, look at what we've built. This is the Phase 2 content engine, almost complete. 3 pieces are already in. The content stack gave you volume. The recurring series gave you loyalty. The 90-day arc gave you direction. Today, we add the last one. The piece that makes all of it get better. The monthly performance loop. Here's where most operations stop short. They post, they stay consistent, but they never look back. Or they glance at their likes, check the follower count, and call that measuring. Newsflash, that is not measuring. That's checking your reflection. Real measuring asks harder questions. What actually worked this month? What didn't? And what are you going to do differently because of it? Skip those and you're guessing and repeating the guess month after month. So what is the performance loop? It's a monthly review. Once a month, you sit down with your numbers and answer 3 questions. What worked and why? What didn't and why? And what does the next 30 days look like because of those answers? That's it. 3 questions. But here's what it isn't. It's not a report you file and forget. It's not a wall of metrics nobody reads. The point was never the report. The point is the decision that comes out of it. Now, which numbers? Because this is where people get lost. They chase followers. Followers feel good, right? But the followers are the scoreboard, not the game. The numbers that tell you the truth are engagement and traffic. Are people stopping to interact? Are they clicking through to you? That's your content actually doing its job. So walk the 3 questions with real eyes. What worked? Find your best piece and understand why it hit. That's critical. And then you need to understand what didn't. Find the miss and figure out what to test. And then the part that matters most. What changes next month because of what you just learned? That's the point. That's the rule that makes all of this real. Every loop has to change something. One concrete adjustment. If nothing changes, you didn't run a loop. You just wrote a report. Run a real loop. And next month is sharper than this one. So let's run a performance loop. Say you had an athletic department. End of the month, you pull your numbers. What's your best post? A player feature. It beat everything else you put out that month. Question 1 has been answered. Personal stories hit. Your Tuesday stat graphics, they're flat week after week. Question 2 has now been answered. So here's your one move for the next month. You need more player features. And you test a new look for those graphics, or you just move them off of Tuesday altogether. 1 month, 1 clear change. Run an agency, same loop. The deal announcements drove your best numbers, so lean in. The industry takes fell flat, so you rework them. You're not guessing what your audience wants anymore. They just told you. And this is where AI earns its spot. You hand it the raw numbers and it hands back a clean, plain English report in minutes. The headline win. The few numbers that matter, the one thing to fix. What used to take an afternoon is now done before your coffee's cold. But the rule holds, and I say this time and time again. Structure before prompt. The loop is the structure. AI drafts the report, you make the call. And before you trust a single number, check it. And you add the context AI can't see. The game you lost, the story behind the spike, the read is yours. The decision is yours. Run that every month. Listen to me. And the way you work will change. The guessing stops. The engine starts telling you how to run it better. So take a step back and look at what you've built. The content stack equals volume. The recurring series equals loyalty. The 90-day arc equals direction. And the performance loop equals improvement. 4 frameworks, 1 engine built. That's the whole growth series. The 4 pieces that turn scattered posting into a system that runs and gets better every month you run it. That's the whole growth series. The 4 pieces that turn scattered posting into a system that runs and gets better every month. Here's the thing about this game. The teams that win aren't the ones who never make a mistake. They're the ones who watch the film, fix what's broken, and come back even better. Your content is no different. The loop is your film session. Run it, and you get better every single month. So if this series handed you a system you can actually build, subscribe to Sportive Content, because we're just getting started. Hit like so it reaches the next operation still guessing. And drop a comment. Tell me which framework you're building first. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're just finding this, you caught the finale. This was the last piece of a 4-part build. Do yourself a favor and start at the beginning. The content stack and the recurring series are the foundation the entire thing stands on. And they're right here on your screen. Start there and build it piece by piece. I'm Will Dudley. This is Sportive Content. Remember, trust the process and let's get the dub.